Student, this is lecture 23 based on second unit for subject digital signal processing. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the design of digital Butterworth filters. Okay, so we will discuss about the step involved for designing the Butterworth filters. Okay, so let's start with some basic formulas for designing this Butterworth filters. So here's some points. The Butterworth low pass filter has magnitude response shown in figure. This figure is shown the magnitude response, and the function is given by the magnitude response is given by the HJOM mod of HJOM equal to A upon 1 plus ohm upon ohm C to the power 2n whole power 0.5 or 1 by 2. Okay, where A is your filter gain, ohm C is 3 dB cutoff frequency, N is the your order of the filter, ohm P pass band frequency, and ohm S is stop band frequency. So in this figure you can see the response of the your magnitude response of the Butterworth filter starting from 1 and going towards to 0. Okay, so the graph between the analog frequency, that is ohm, and the HJOM magnitude response. Okay, here there are some parameters given, del 1, del 2. Okay, and corresponding del 1 the frequency is ohm 1, and same the frequency for del 2 is ohm 2 corresponding. So these two are analog frequency, ohm 1 and ohm 2 corresponding to the del 1 and del 2. Sometimes it is also called ohm P and ohm S, that is your pass band frequency and stop band frequency. Okay, नाउ जो सबसे पहले हमारा बटरवर्थ फिल्टर में काम होता है वो होता है पैरामीटर कैलकुलेशंस, कि जो भी पैरामीटर हमारे आ रहे हैं उनकी कैलकुलेशन करना. ओके, सो लाइक इन इक्वेशन 1 यू कैन सी द A will be given to you in the numerical problem. You have to calculate the value of ohm and ohm C if it is not given. Okay, so the frequency parameters will be given. If not given, then you have to calculate. Okay, now the design parameters of Butterworth filter are obtained by considering the low pass filter with desired specification, and these are specification given by the del 1 is less than equal to magnitude response, that is your HJOM less than equal to 1. So this condition is true when ohm is lying between the 0 and ohm 1. Next, mod of HJOM less than equal to delta 2, and ohm is lying between 2 ohm 2 and pi. So you have to remember this equation 2. So for numerical problem you have to remember this equation number 1 and the equation number 2. Okay, now calculation of the pass band attenuation and stop band attenuation, the formula is given by the alpha p, that is your pass band attenuation, that is given by the minus 20 log del 1, alpha s, that is your stop band attenuation, and it is given by the minus 20 log del 2. Okay, so where del 1 equal to 1 upon under root 1 plus xi square, and del 2 is equal to 1 upon under root 1 plus lambda square. Okay, where xi 1 and where this xi and delta 1 are the parameters specify LOL pass band. Okay, and the del 2 and lambda is specify LOL stop band. Okay, so you can see here these two are used for pass band and these two are used for stop band. Okay, so now consider the equation 2, that is given by this Okay, with filter gain, unity gain, so we are going to consider a equal to 1. Clear? So when you put a equal to 1, okay, del 1 square less than equal to 1 upon 1 plus ohm 1 upon ohm c to the power 2n less than equal to 1. Okay, and for second equation, that is your this one, okay, that will calculate it is 1 upon 1 plus ohm 2 upon ohm c to the power 2n less than equal to delta 2 square. Okay, or in other words, we can write it down ohm upon ohm c to the power 2n less than equal to 1 upon del 1 square minus 1. Same for this equation, ohm upon ohm 2 upon ohm c to the power 2n greater than equal to delta 1 upon delta 2 square minus 1. So we have calculated this equation 3 and 4. Now the first step, after calculating all these parameters, you have to calculate the order of the filter. Okay, so for calculating the order of the filter, that is your ohm 2 upon ohm 1. So just use this equation 3 and 4. So to obtain order n of the filter, divide equation 4 by equation 3. Okay, so this is equation 4, this is equation 4. So you have to divide equation 4 by equation 3. Okay, so when you do this, we will get this equation, that is ohm 2 upon ohm 1 to the power 2n equal to 1 upon del 2 square minus 1 upon 1 upon del 1 square minus 1. So from here we will get the your order of the filter. Okay, so you have to remember this also, order of the filter, okay, for numerical purpose. So n equal to 1 by 2 log in bracket 1 by del 2 square minus 1 divided by 1 upon del 1 square minus 1 overall divided by log ohm 2 upon ohm 1. Now whenever you calculate this n, so maybe chances that your n will be like after decimal. Okay, so you have to choose the greater value, nearby greater value. So if we talk about 3.7, the nearby greater value will be, integer value will be 4. Okay, so there the value of n chooses to be next integer if we get the value of n in floating points number. Okay, so for example, suppose we are getting 4.2, so obviously we will choose the integer value 5 for the n order of the filter. Okay, now from the equation 3, from this equation we calculate the your ohm c. Okay, so ohm c equal to ohm 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon del 1 square minus 1 to the power 1 by 2 1. So that is your 3 dB frequency, cutoff frequency. Okay, so we have the value of ohm 1, ohm 2, ohm c. Okay, now after that we can apply any whether you can apply bilinear transform or impulse invariant transform as per the mention in the question for calculating the Hs. Okay, now the generalized form of the transfer function for Butterworth filter is given by this Hs for n equal to even. Okay, so when the order of a filter is even, you can use this Hs equal to product from k equal to 1 to n by 2 bk ohm c square upon s square plus bk ohm cs plus ck ohm cs square. Okay, where these bk and ck are your designing parameters. Okay, now for calculating the when the n is odd, Hs equal to b naught upon b naught into ohm c upon s plus c naught ohm c multiply with product of k equal to 1 to n minus 1 by 2 bk ohm c square upon s square plus bk ohm cs plus ck ohm c square. Now for calculation of these small bk, okay, we can use this formula, that is bk equal to 2 sin 2k minus 1 into pi by 2n, where ck equal to 1. Capital Bk can be obtained from this equation when the n is even, a equal to k equal to 1 to n by 2 bk. When n is odd, a equal to product from k equal to 0 to n minus 1 by 2 bk for n odd n. So you have to remember also these formula for calculating when you are going to solve the numerical problem. So for calculating these parameters, you have to remember all these values. Okay, you have to remember this generalized formula for n equal to even, for n equal to odd, and also you have to remember the designing parameter calculation. Okay, when you do the all these things, you will get the HS value for even and for odd. Okay, after that you can calculate the HZ or digital filter design for Butterworth filter with the help of the your bilinear transform or impulse invariance transform. Okay, as per the mention in question. So after obtaining HS, the system function of equivalent digital filter is obtained from HS using the specified transform technique, that is bilinear transform or impulse invariant transform. So we can use both the method for calculating the HZ. Okay, HS आपका इस तरह से आ जाएगा. Okay, the generalized formula. For generalized formula, obviously if you see the formula, you have to calculate the value of bk, small bk, ck, ohm c cutoff frequency we have already know the formula. Okay, so we will use all these steps for calculating the HS. After obtaining the HS transfer function, HS means we are talking about the analog domain. Okay, so when you obtain the Butterworth filter transfer function in analog domain, after that we can use the bilinear transform or impulse invariant transform for calculating the your transfer function in digital domain, that is HZ. Okay, so these are the all steps involved in calculating the your design or digital filter, Butterworth digital filters. Okay, so you have to remember this equation number 1, equation number 2, these formulas, calculation of del 1 and del 2. After that you have to remember this your order of the filter and equation of the ohm c, and at the end transfer function for Butterworth filter in analog domain. So if you have all the data, you can design easily the digital Butterworth filter. Okay, so this is all about in this lecture. In next lecture we will discuss about the some numerical problem, designing numerical problem based on this digital Butterworth filter. Okay, so thank you students.